Hey hello guys, it's Delta9er here with another episode of Everything Minecraft, and in this episode I'm going to be giving a new world tour because there's a lot of new people, and if you were around for the old one, I mean, it's still worth watching because I'm going to just go, through everything and explain everything, so you may not know some things, but yeah, let's get started. Alright, so I'm just going to start. I'm not going to go all the way back, but over there in that forest, that snow biome, snow forest biome, tundra, whatever it's called, I first spawned there, and basically I just built a house in there, and then I went exploring off camera one time, and I found the current area that I am building in. So it's not that far. But I'm not going to go all the way over there just because I think it's kind of pointless. And if you really want to see what's over there, there's just like a little bit of a ruins of my old house. Not even that much. I think it's like just glass or something. Then yeah, you can go check that out with the world download for episode 80. I'll leave a link in the description for that. But yeah. Anyway, so I wandered over here, or traveled, I guess. And that was, I believe, episode 5 or episode 6, so it was a really long time ago that I actually traveled over here. Oh wait, no, it was like episode 8 or 9, sorry. But yep, you come over here and I have just a little bit of a mine here. It goes down to an abandoned mine shaft, and you can kind of see the wood like right there. Yeah, that's not really much. That's just an abandoned mine shaft that I built off camera one time. So then newer additions, I have my lighthouse here, and we'll actually go inside the lighthouse. Let's see. So we'll go up here, and I need to fix that floor there. I mean that bottom one there. So yep, this is the lighthouse. Oopsie. Okay. And I built this not too long ago. Was it episode 80 or episode 81? I'm not sure, but yeah, it was not too long ago. I think it's really nice. So this is just the lighthouse. Most of you are probably around for this, the people that are watching this. And that is the SS Delta. You were most definitely around for this. This is the last thing I built, I believe. Well, no. Okay, the second to last thing I built. Yeah, it's just there's nothing in it still. I'm gonna be putting, furnishing it, putting some bookshelves in it. But that is the SS Delta. This is my ship. That looks kind of boathousey like. It's kind of weird. Now over here, this is my mob trap, mob grinder trap thing. So basically they spawn. Oh, let me go back out there. They spawn up here in the cobblestone area, and then they just drop down into the base, and I can then push the loot out here, but I also have control over them being able to spawn or not. And this is based off of Monkey Farm's design. I think that's episode like 59, 60, and 61 I did this, and I sort of built this wooden structure around it. But yeah, that's that. It works fairly well. I do have a double version of this on my peaceful map, if you're wondering what that's sort of from, but not really. Now this is my bridge that was designed by Jim Exter, and you can see the sign there. Oh yeah, he sent a picture of it, and this is just a bridge across the I guess sort of bay area, but it's more like a river around here. And I have a nice border along the entire thing. So yeah, it's just a little path here, and then I have my my little dock. I guess just fishing pier. Now, sorry if you can hear like background noise. I can't really do anything about it. There's just work going on, so sorry about that. But if you can't hear it, good. Then yeah, it's just a fishing pier, and I just designed it a little bit, and yeah, not much to say about the fishing pier. There's some things that I have like history about, and some things that I don't. Now this is the boathouse, and the lakeside boathouse. Sorry, it was named by someone, so Thank you for that name a long time ago. Now, this was not, I didn't think it would come out so large, but it's a really huge boathouse. I don't know exactly why I made it so big, but it's just a really kind of cool design. And this was built around episode 50 or something, or was it like 60 something? I don't remember, but or maybe it was like 48. I have no idea. But you can go check out those episodes, even though some of them are like not as good as others and not good at all, but they get better. So yeah, the design, I believe the design was just off like this medieval. It was based off of this medieval house design that I saw, but not really. I mean, I just used some of the tips like for the half slabs and things, but that's really it. Inside I have some boats and just some stuff. I wish they came, when they come out with the item frames, I want to put some item frames and things in there. That would be really cool. Well, when the full version releases, I mean. This is a spliff arena. Don't really know what to, I mean, it's a spliff arena that I was requested to build. You just fall into water. Yeah, it's really just a spliff arena. I like the bottom part of it. I don't know. It looks like a really cool swimming pool or something. I have no idea. But obviously, you just fall in there if you get spliffified. But I have no one to spliff with, so yeah. I don't know why I built that. Well, I built it because someone requested it, but like, it doesn't really have a real use in single player. That's basically my point. Now, before we go into the house, because that'll probably be, we'll probably like go over there later. Over there is my Delta 249er sign that I still don't have enough wool for. Basically, that's just the only reason I'm not finishing that one, this side here. And this right here is like the main cave that I went in when I first moved over to this area. And the area has changed a lot. Like, it's so much different. I forgot to point this out. This is just a cobblestone generator, but I took the lava out. And this is a rapid pulsar design that I just built randomly. And this is my tree farm. I really like it because there's a nice row of trees. Now, obviously, I didn't have enough saplings when I replanted this last time, as you can see. But yeah, it's really easy. And then they either fall on the row, which I go and pick them up, or they fall in the water. Most of them fall in the water, the wood and the saplings and the apples and things. So yeah, that's just my tree farm. And these were the heads that I started to make, and I was not really happy with them, so I just need a lot of more wool and everything. Now this was my first sugarcane farm. I still use it, actually, surprisingly, but I think it looks cool. And it was a suggestion to actually add another layer or little ring in here. So yeah, I did that. Now, where is it? Wait, no, that's not it. Okay, over here, if I can get over here fast enough, is over this mountain or over this little hill is the coolest overhang that I've ever seen in a Minecraft world, and I will show you that if I can get over here. Alright, there we go. So over into here, and I was gonna build my house in what I'm about to show you in like 2 seconds. But this is just a waterfall that was there, and whoa, and yeah, this is that overhang that I was talking about. Now you can go in this side, and there's all sorts of waterfalls and things. I really want to do something with this eventually, but I really just don't know what I can do I want to keep the design of it, but I want to do something with it, so I have no idea. But yeah, there's this area, and then it continues to go back around here, and there's like a whole nother room in the back right here. I'll try to show you that. This whole another area all back here. So I thought that was really awesome. That's one of the reasons I decided to move into this area, but I really did not do much with it. But yeah, that's that. Now, let me go, and I'm gonna go get out of here somehow. Wait, can I get out of here this way? I don't really exit this way much, so I don't really come in here anyway very much. Okay, well that didn't work. So let's just come up here and see where we are. Where are we? Oh, okay. well, alright. That would work. So, this... I guess I'll go over my house now. Or actually, I'll go over the courtyard, then I'll go over my house. So, this courtyard area... I'm sorry if you can hear banging. Is... I made it into this courtyard area. It was kind of like rough and bumpy, and it was not as, I guess, clean as it is now. But I made a melon farm. This is my melon and pumpkin farm. It still is. I've been meaning to make an automated one, but I just haven't really gotten around to it. This is my automated sugarcane farm here, and you just trim it. I'm not going to do that now because then I want to pick them all up. This is some farm storage. I'm not going to go through all that, but it's farm storage. And you can also explore most of this. Some of it is not included in the previous world download that I've built this time, but you can explore most of this in the world download. So if you want to look at it yourself. Okay, so let me get in here. Up here is my house. So again, I'm not going to go in the house yet, but that's my house. Now, down here, I have this little balcony where I can look out into the awesome terrain. And it looks like there was no glass there, but there is. But yeah, you can just look out into there. I don't know what I'm going to do over there, but that's just a little area. This is my pool and spa area. It has it has lights at the bottom of it at the pool there. And then there's my hot tub. This was voted on. It was like a big debate. What should I put in the bottom of the hot tub? So yeah, that's that. I can look into my farm and my sheep. I should harvest them, but I am. That's my farm area. Now I will go in there, but just continue the tour. Now I also have this little lookout thing over to the other side, but that's not really very big, and I'm gonna go over there in a second so you can actually see what's over there. Now down here is my wall of goals. And I know there's a lot more goals or things to do, but I just can't fit them all. And these are my YouTube goals. I'm thinking of just putting the YouTube goals somewhere else, or just like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do. But so I can have more room for the wall of goals and stuff, or just like world goals. So yeah, that's that. And this is my original wheat farm. So just have full-grown wheat for some reason. I haven't harvested in a while. But yeah, that's just my wheat farm, my original wheat farm. This is my Nether portal. I will go in here, even though last episode I built this. But this is my Nether base, and yeah, that's really about it. This is my Nether base. Not really much in it, and I just built it last episode, so like you should know about it, but if you're watching this later, of course you wouldn't, so there you go. Yeah, this is my dispenser with minecarts, my little minecart track. Now I'm not going to ride it because I do need to go off to certain sides of it and things. So up here is a little cave, and that's not really important, but now there's a ladder that goes all the way up top of this mountain, and it is a very long ladder, and it is so tiring to get up, and there's lots of cows. Alright, so up here, there's only one thing up here right now, but well, there has been for like a lot of episodes. This is just my little observation building. I can get a really nice view of like everything. Got just a nice view of everything. There's like a little place you can look down here. But yeah, that's that. Now I'm going to go over to my spawners, and I will be right back once I get over there because they are a little bit far off. Alright, so I'm over here at the nice spawning area, zombie traps as I called it. So basically I made this hallway and everything. There's 2 zombie traps. This used to be a cave, but it's so much nicer now. This is the one. This is one design. I like this design, but it's not as efficient as the other one. So it's one of the designs of the zombie traps, and this is the visual farm and the hidden style. I don't know why I called it that, but I named it a long time ago, so I've not. But yeah, this is the other one, which is more efficient because the mobs drop all the way back there, and I've got some redstone lamps in it like so, and lots of rotten flesh. So yeah, that's really about it for the zombie traps. Now I'm going to go over to our next destination, and I'll be back. Alright, I am at our next destination, which is the stronghold. Now I found this in episode 16 or 17, I believe, something like that. And I just was like, wow, pretty fast to find a stronghold. But I kind of have destroyed parts of it and things to get the resources from it. I'm not gonna go through it all, but one of the libraries burnt down when I first got in here. I was like, no. But yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. But don't have really much to say about a stronghold. I found this in episode 16, I think it was. But yeah. All right, now I'm gonna go to my next destination, which is like really far from here. So I'll be back. All right, our next destination is the village project. And I built this, I believe it was episode 67, something? I have no idea, actually. But it was around that, and what this is, or maybe it wasn't, I have no idea. But what this is I converted the entire village jungle, I guess, jungle wood and jungle related things. And I just fixed it up, and I added some farms, as you can see over here. Added farms, and I just made it look nicer, in my opinion. So that's really it. The villagers here have like the worst trades, so I don't exactly know what I'm gonna do about that, but I just wanted to explain the village project. Now next place is I have to go back where we came from, so I'll be back. Alright, the next stop is the treehouse, and what the treehouse is was decaying. But yeah, the treehouse I built not too long ago. It's just a a nice little treehouse that I made, and I like it. It looks kind of cool. It has some bookshelves and things, and a bedroom downstairs. I already passed it, but this is the top floor, and you have a nice view from it too. So I think that's kind of cool. Now let me go downstairs and just show you that. No, maybe there isn't a bedroom. Maybe I'm imagining things. I thought there was, but whatever. Well, yeah, that's really the treehouse. So, lastly, I'm gonna end at the house, and we'll finish up this tour and everything there. All right, so I'm at my house, and in the front I just have two waterfalls on each side, and a little path in. 2 doors, and I have all my chests labeled, so I've got just nether materials. I'm not going to go over all of it, but it basically, the one points up and then the other one is the one below it. And I've got furnaces in between all the sets of chests, and I've got crafting benches on the ground. And I have little doors to each different thing, I guess. So this is the animal farm, and I will go down there. And those are my cows, those are my sheep, and those are my pigs, and don't have any chickens, but I don't know, I might get some. This is my automated wheat farm that I use to just feed all these guys. This right here, sorry, is my strip mine. I should label that, but yeah, that's that. That's just a little room that I don't even know what to do with, and I just keep extra sheep in it for some reason. Now this is to the nether portal and the wall of goals. And we already showed you that, and then courtyard and pool showed you that. It's just I'm showing you the door. The enchantment room here, should put a pressure plate there. Yeah, so this is the enchantment room. Pretty simple. I'm not gonna enchant anything right now because I'm not up to level 30, but yep, that's that. Now I have my little potion area here. Don't really do much with potions. I should do more, but I just don't. My little snowman here, so I can just put my cursor there with my shovel and get lots of snowballs. My bedroom, and I just have 2 beds there for some reason. I like so I can sorry about that. So I can basically just sleep and stretch out like that. Now leaves, dirt. I'm not gonna go over that. I forgot about that. But yeah, these are all my chests. Same thing. Now upstairs, I have my wall of fans. Now this is actually full right now. There's one name on the sign because I could not fit like all the. Now these names, these 4 rows are were after. They were added after. There used to be a door here. I just put a note there. I don't know if I'm gonna really even if that really matters, but it was in order of how people when people asked, I guess, to be put on the wall. So yeah, that's I don't know. I just put those there so I knew if I need that information. Now up here is my lookout tower. I'll come up here and I'll show you that. I can just look out at everything. I have a lot of lookout towers and like tall buildings that I can just look at things. It's kind of, I don't know. It's not, I wouldn't say it's pointless, but it's like, it's cool, I guess. Now over here, the last thing I forgot to mention before is that I have a little sitting area. That's really it. It's getting kind of long, so I'm going to end it off here. Anyway, guys, a like and favorite would be greatly appreciated. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe for more daily content. Thanks for watching.